Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Doug Mystic Guy on Board Game Geek, bringing you our 4th episode of Zombicide Season 3, Rue Morgue. It will be also our 4th turn. And as usual, when you're playing games like this, there's usually some bumps in the road. So the first thing I'm going to do is correct a mistake, and then we will continue on. And there may have been a couple more, but I'm going to correct the ones that won't make me have to change the game all up. And that won't be too difficult to do, so we're going to do that, and then we'll continue with our playthrough. So let's get started with some corrections. Okay, so last turn, when we had shot a zombie in this room, I had also, with Travis's Mac 10, I had also rolled a 1, which would have then put a crawler in that room, and would have prevented Joe from entering there. So we're going to put him back 1 space. And then that zombie during movement would have ended up here. Now, we also had a scenario where there would have been a zombie here with a player, but we're going to assume that through the moves we've balanced that out. I'm not going to bring everybody back, but what I am going to do is that zombie then would have moved into there. So we would have had two of the crawlers in those spaces. And that's basically the correction that I have to make. So we're going to continue on from there, and we're going to get started with our turns. I think we might as well go with the B team again and have them head toward the main objective of the game, which is up here. It's the blue objective. So we're going to have them charge for that. I'm not sure what we're going to have the other ones do, except for maybe defend the area, because we do still have the abomination out there that we can't contend with. And I'm thinking that they might split, and the one team might come back here, keep the noise level here, while the other one goes up that way quietly, keep the abomination and all the zombies piled up toward this way, and then try and break out and run across as quickly as possible. That's an option. We'll see if it works or not, because we have to get all the survivors to the exit to win. So let's get started with that. We're going to start with our B team, which will be Parker. Okay, so Parker has 4 actions. This is Parker right here. I don't know how well you can see her miniature. It's kind of dark, but I'll put it up there for you to look at. Of course, I'm zoomed in, so okay, we'll do that. There you go. She is going to attack the zombie in their space with a sword, which is going to, it's 1 die, or 3 dice rather, but you have to roll a 4 or better. But since she's going first, I'm going to do that. So let's go to the dice bowl and roll for her attack on this crawler right here. Now, what's so special about crawlers? Well, when you're using ranged weapons and you're doing targeting priority, crawlers are always last in priority because they're hard to see. That's really the only thing that makes them different. Also, you know, sometimes you have to kill zombies twice because you kill them once and a crawler comes up. So it's a little tougher, but not too bad. Okay, let's go to the dice bowl. Okay, again, Parker's sword is going to roll 3 dice. She's going to swipe it on her way through there. Wow. She missed. Swoosh. Okay, that's one of her actions. Luckily, she gets 4, so she's going to strike again with her sword. Now, I did roll 2 ones, but I didn't kill anything, so that doesn't spawn. And then it's also already a crawler, so you can't split a crawler in half. Okay, on the second one, I got a 4, so it took her 2 actions, but she did kill the crawler. That is going to bump her experience up to 8, and then she can take her 3rd action to move here, and these actually noise tokens need to come off for the new turn, and then she can take a shotgun blast into the room to kill the last remaining zombie down there. Okay, her double barrel shotgun, as you can see on the screen, does 2 dice and it needs a 3 or better to hit. Now that's another one that you need an action to reload, but since it's going to be the end of her action, it won't matter. It'll be reloaded for next turn. Okay, she got a hit, 2 hits there, so she succeeded in killing the zombie in the other room. So this one goes, boom, and that will give her another experience points, putting her up to 9. We got to get some other ones with some experience, but they'll get plenty when they leave this building. So that will end Parker's actions. She's the one with 4. Now we're going to go on to Travis. So you know what we could do? It's a bit risky, but we could actually pop this door open and have the Abomination chase Travis and Joe, or maybe we do that with the B team instead. The B team bursts through that door, has them has the Abomination chase them around. They circle back around there and come back through the building. That's an option, but things could get pretty hairy. We haven't rolled many 1s and 6s, so we got most of the zombies are going to come out of here. That could give us some trouble later on over here as if we came around the corner to get back in this building. But that's an option. Trying to optimize until we can find a way to kill the Abomination. So for right now, though, we're going to go to Travis. Now, Travis, he doesn't have anything to fight. He is right in here somewhere. Let's see, where's Travis? There's Travis right there. Boom. And he's going to, I think for his first action, he's going to search. So let's draw a search card. A saber. Well, that's interesting. Not going to do him much good there, so we'll just put that in his pack. His pack is full, but he doesn't want to drop his crowbar. He may have to drop this saber, though it is better than, no, it's not better than the sword, except it does 2 damage. So we're going to give that to somebody at some point. So that was his first action. Now he's in a room with everybody except for Bear and Joe, which Joe already, he's armed up, but he could give that saber as part of his action to Kathy, who is also in the room with him. I think he's going to do that because Kathy only has a bow right now. So he's going to give the saber to Kathy. Kathy will put that in her other pack. And then for his last, so that's 2. For his third action, he'll move up there with Parker. Okay, now, next up is Joe. Joe is our scavenger dude. He's only got one thing left in his backpack. He is going to search that room that they're in since there's nobody left in it. Oh, 50% done. We got gasoline. Now all we need is a bottle. Okay. A bottle. He is happy to be carrying around a big canister of gasoline. That was his first action. His second action will be to do nothing. I think that's it for him. Yeah, he's going to then... where's Joe? Joe is right here. He's going to move up 2, 3. He'll start heading for those objectives. And now we go on to the B team with Bear. Now, Bear is here. He is with this zombie, so he's got his chainsaw and his crowbar. So he might as well take a swipe with the chainsaw, create some noise, keep the Abomination in that area for the moment, see what happens. So let's do that. We're going to go to the dice bowl. He's going to kill the crawler that's in the room with him. Okay, we got 5 dice for Bear's chainsaw. Boom. Yeah, he got a 6 there. And a 1, but it was a crawler already, so it's not going to create another crawler. So he will kill the crawler that's in his room, and then he will gain 1 experience point, putting him up to 7, which will give him another action. So let's go back. He's got 3 actions left to go. So I'm really contemplating this crazy scheme of luring the Abomination around the corner. And Bear's got, so that was his, he's got 2, 3. He could kick open that door and pave the way for Kathy and Dan, and we could lead them in a wild goose chase. Might be worth it, guys. You know, I don't know. If he can break that open with the crowbar for no sound, it won't cause any extra sound. But the Abomination, well, we might be able to get line of sight. We can't. Well, the Abomination's already here, so we don't want to move him into that space yet. So I think he's just going to sit tight there for the moment. We'll gather there while the other 3 head up that way. But when the Abomination gets here, he'll have line of sight on the others. A dilemma to be sure, because if he goes in that room, we're in a world of hurt. And he's got this ability to... No, this is not a good idea. We're not going to do that. Okay, because he's got the ability... This Abomination has this reach ability. He can pull people into him. So I think trying to lure him around there right now is not a good idea. unless we had already gone around that way, but we didn't. Everybody's in the building. So Bear is going to follow along. Well, he's going to I think he's going to stay here. So he's going to stay here because we're going to come this way and take care of the zombies that are coming into this area. I might lure him. Yeah, I still think it's better to lure the abomination that way and take off and head that direction. Anyway, next up we have Kathy. Now Kathy, and the first thing that's going to happen with Kathy is Kathy and Dan are going to switch these around. Dan needs this one, and then well, actually, Kathy will take it. Then for Kathy's second action, we're going to trade this off again to, well, so for second action, she will move into here. Oh, wait, Joe's way up there. That's who she wants to trade with. Well, she could trade with Parker, too. Parker is not way up there. Parker's in the next room. So I think what she's, because Parker's got a double-barrel shotgun and the plenty of ammo here that she just traded out with Dan. Dan wanted the one with the pistols. Pistol and rifle. This list does shotguns or Moss shotguns. So that is the double-barrel shotgun qualifies. I think that's what she's going to do. So she's going to go here. Well, hold on. For first action, she's traded with Dan. She's going to go here and here, and then Joe can trade with her next turn because Joe's really the one we want to have that that plenty of ammo because he's got his 2 sawed-off shotguns. Okay, that's her turn. And then last but not least, we have Dan. What's Dan going to do? Oy, 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 oy. Well, we do have some zombies coming down this way, so I think Dan is going to go here. 2, that's 2, and then he's going to shoot his rifle, I believe, into the street. Yeah, that's a better deal. He's going to shoot the rifle. He's got 1 die, but he's got a 3+ to hit. He'll shoot this this lone zombie in the street there. Okay, he's only got 1 die, 3 to hit. Let's see if he can get it. A 5, so he did. He shot that one and killed it, which will bump up his experience by 1. Kill this zombie. By the way, I forgot to put some noise tokens down. We're going to have a noise token there and 1 there. And so that's we've cleared the whole building of zombies. That also ends our turn for the character players. So now we're going to do zombie moves. This is going to be interesting. So it's more of the noise is still coming from down the street. Let's go back to the street and take a look. First thing we'll do while we're here is move this guy up. He's coming around to the opening where we just shot out of. He now knows there's somebody over there. And then we're going to go to the big street action over on the other side. So for our moves here, now there was noise right here, but there is more noise down that way. So I think he's going to go 1, 2, and then all of these ones. Man, now Bear could have a field day if he opens that now and goes out there to do his chainsaw. But I'm still a little worried about the abomination there. If we call him now, well, we'll have to think about that anyway, but that's not what we're going to do next. Next we're going to roll for our spawns. Just for the sake of rules clarity, the first thing that happens before you move is you attack with zombies, but a zombie has to be in a player space for that to happen. So here's our 4 dice. Okay, we got a 2 1s. Okay, now we're pulling 1s out. A 4 and a 3. So let's go get those down, and we're going to have a spawn just about everywhere. Okay, so we're going to have 2 spawns right here. We're going to have a spawn here and a spawn here. So let me start drawing those and see what we get. The first spawn is, a crawler. We'll put that there. The second one for that zone is 2 Skinner walkers. Boom. Oh, wait. This has the hospital bed, doesn't it? Okay, hospital bed, no effect. I'm just going to discard that now. So there's only the 1 walker up there. Okay, now we have a manhole cover. It's going to be a regular zombie. Skinner manhole card. Manholes on occupied spaces. So we have a manhole on the occupied space here, and that might end here, and I think that's it. Yeah, okay, there's not one under here, right? Okay, so we have 2. So we're going to have, that was the spawn for this location, and then the spawn for our last location over here is going to be 2, runners finally. Huh? Actually, these are runners too, I believe. Yep. They got to make that's tough on these cards. They're small. These are runners. So there's going to be a runner. Let me grab those, and I'll have them placed out when we come back. Whew, man. Good thing that they don't move next because he's right in Dan's face. Came up out of that manhole cover right there. The other one came up out of the manhole cover here. We got 2 here. Man, I glad I caught that manhole cover thing. I sometimes miss those. And then we have 2 runners here. So remember, runners activate, and then at the end of all the activations of the zombies, they get to activate again. So they get 2 basically in a turn. That's going to end our turn, actually, our entire turn. So things are piling up out in the streets. We've managed to clear the building. We're going to head for those objectives. That's pretty cool. I think we'll level up either Kathy or Dan. Dan looks, well, they both will level up when they pick up this objective here, whichever one does so. And then we will be able to, yeah, it looks like that will allow us to get some. Now, I still think it's better to lure the big guy back down this way, which there's going to be a lot of noise as the zombies come up through here. And then we'll break through this. We'll break this door open, lure them back down, and then head out that direction. That would be the best bet, as far as I can tell. Because the other option would be everybody to come try and circle around here and avoid these guys altogether. But I don't know if that's going to be possible, because if we get caught in that street here with him coming up, we're screwed. So we're not going to do that. Anyway, that's going to end our session for today. Thanks for watching. I think I got away with that without making any horrible errors. Anyway, that would be awesome. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time for episode 5. This was episode 4, and things are definitely heating up. We got to get to those objectives quickly before the board is overwhelmed with zombies. And now remember, when we run out of a certain zombie type, I have plenty left, by the way. They start to get extra activations. So I still have lots of even walkers left. I got at least 2 rows on the tray of walkers, so there's plenty to go around, especially if we start killing them, which we're going to need to do. But that's going to end our session, so thanks, and I'll talk to you next time.